HBO Max's The White Lotus opens on a grim scene. Jake Lacy's Shane Patton is sitting in an airport alone and upset. He reluctantly tells a pestering older couple that he was in Hawaii on his honeymoon at a resort called the White Lotus. They spill the beans that a woman died there and keep hounding him about his grim, solitary mood. After he snaps at them, he walks to a window to watch a coffin loaded onto an airplane. Next thing we know, we are jumping back in time a week to when Shane, his beautiful bride Rachel, Alexandra Daddario, and a host of other disgustingly rich VIPs arrived at the White Lotus. The White Lotus was created by Mike White, the writer, actor, director responsible for another quirky HBO dark comedy, Enlightened. In The White Lotus White has created an tropical-themed cesspool of tension. The VIPs include Shane, who comes from money, and wannabe journalist Rachel, powerful businesswoman Nicole, Connie Britton, her beta husband Mark, Steve Zahn, bratty daughter Olivia, Sydney Sweeney, neurologically atypical son Quinn, Fred Hechniger, and Olivia's beautiful friend Paula, Brittany O'Grady, and Jennifer Coolidge's hot grieving mess, Tanya. Struggling to navigate these demanding guests' needs are hotel manager Armond, Murray Bartlett, spa manager Belinda, Natasha Rothwell, and a supporting cast of standout players. Most of The White Lotus deals with our thirst to be seen and loved, the vicious gulf making up the class divide, and a series of awkward encounters. However, looming over everything is the knowledge that one of the women we meet will die by the series' end. So who dies in The White Lotus, and is The White Lotus HBO's latest murder mystery? Here's what we know after episode 1. Photo: HBO Max sees HBO's The White Lotus a murder mystery? That remains to be seen. Sure, it's tempting to think that because The White Lotus teases a tragic death in its first scene that it's simply the next great HBO murder mystery, but that's not necessarily the case. Whomever died could have perished from natural causes, or an accident, or even death by suicide. Just because there's a dead body on an HBO show doesn't mean foul play occurred. We'll have to wait to see how the quirky series unravels before we know if this mystery involves another HBO murder. Photo: HBO Max. Does Alexandra Daddario's Rachel die in HBO's The White Lotus? That's certainly the implication. The White Lotus's opening scene gives us a lot of clues that Shane and Rachel's honeymoon ended in tragedy. First, Shane is alone, upset, and won't answer questions about where Rachel is. Second, we know that a woman died at the White Lotus. Finally, the camera follows Shane as he walks to the window to watch the coffin loaded onto the plane. This suggests that whomever died was someone close to him. However, we're not wholly sold on this super obvious conclusion. After all, it's almost too obvious.